Hey guys, Garrett Farr here, independent AdvoCare distributor. I want to talk to you today about the AdvoCare Rehydrate product that they have. As you may know, I recently signed up as an AdvoCare distributor. And as an AdvoCare distributor, you get an awesome little distributor kit. Now this kit gives you they give you quite a few things. First off is you get the AdvoCare shaker bottle, which is BPA free, 16 ounces, so you can monitor how much water you have or you've drank. I already have it full of my reverse osmosis filtered watered. This is the Rehydrate packet that we're going to talk about today. Also, it comes with some of the promotion material, more about the company. One thing I don't often mention is that it comes with a little sales sheet. So if you are out and you do make a sale, you can keep track of the sale, and I'll give a receipt for products you have sold. And also with all these items, you have the Spark energy drink. But today we're going to talk about the Rehydrate. Now, Rehydrate is pretty cool. Real quickly to kind of get into this, to become a distributor is pretty simple. You can know a distributor and they can sign you up, or you can go to the AdvoCare website and sign up yourself. As always, they give you 4 ways to join, either just as a basic member, where you don't have to pay a monthly fee, but you don't get any discounts. You can pay $20 and get a 20% discount. You can pay $60 and then get your discount plus make money on top of it. So that's why I got in at this distributor level. They give you this cool storefront page. This is a little bio. You have your photo, create bundles for your clients, and then you have access to the store and everything else. So when you click store, let's go over to the next tab here. It's going to send you to the AdvoCare homepage, and to order the Rehydrate pack, you go to the line on the left here. Under active, click that, and here you can see Rehydrate is the second one. Now you can either just choose from the drop down. You have fruit punch, key lime cherry, mango pineapple, and red raspberry. And then you can choose to have a canister or a box. Looks like the box is kind of like the Spark packs, where the little sticks where you get a single serving from that. You get 14 servings for $20, or you can get a canister which has 30 servings for $30. So a bit of a savings there. And then once you choose what you want, you can click Add to Cart. If you want to read more about the product, you can click the AdvoCare Rehydrate button, and it gives you to the product details. Rehydrate is actually pretty cool. The whole point of it is to cut back on fatigue and also give your body the electrolytes and nutrients that your body is losing while you're working out. So your body, one, you want to make sure you're hydrated, which water does a great job for that, obviously. But then while you're being physical, your muscles are constantly firing, and what happens is you have sodium on one side of the synapse, and you have potassium on the other side. And when your body needs the right levels of sodium, the right levels of potassium to flex and contract. But to contract one way, contract the other way. During that resting phase is when your body basically builds up the amount of potassium and sodium in your muscles. And so as it's resting, it's kind of concentrating again the sodium and potassium, and then once it has a good concentration, it fires. Well, after you begin using up all your sodium and potassium, that's when you begin to feel fatigued, and that's where this Rehydrate product comes in. Also, see, it also says it fuels your body with the essential carbohydrates for energy production, as well as preventing cramping during and after exercise. Again, that's really where the potassium comes in. So inside here, when in these packets from the distributor kit, we get the mango pineapple, the key lime cherry, and the red raspberry. All good flavors. Looks like we don't get the fruit punch, but that's all right. Get some more of the exotic flavors. One thing that is different is that it's not just the carbs and the essential minerals and electrolytes. They actually have a product called Sustamine. Now it sounds, sustain, amine, it sounds like a chemical-y name, but it's kind of cool when you read about it. It says here that Sustamine is an ingredient that works on multiple levels to help rehydrate the body and sustain energy levels during exertion. Clinically tested, Sustamine is produced through a patented fermentation method to create a unique dipeptide that is more easily absorbed by the body than complex protein molecules. So it makes it a highly effective ingredient for hydration, endurance, and recovery. Now, why is that interesting? Well, reading it, I was kind of amazed because I also make my own beer and I've made my own bread, and part of the issues a lot of people are having with their gut and stuff is that when they are eating bread and in these foods, often the bread is so quickly processed and so quickly created that you don't that the yeast hasn't sufficiently broken down all the molecules, all the starches, everything. And so when you begin to eat this stuff, it's really hard for your body to digest. And so it's interesting that they're using what they say is it's fermented it becomes a new chain that your body can more easily utilize. So if you think about it, and the same thing with bread is when it's actually set, instead of like when they make bread at the factories now, which they start to finish, they'll make bread in a loaf of bread in 1 hour. And if you've ever made bread, it takes 5, 6, 7 hours. And really, if you really want the good bread, you let it ferment and rise, and then you pound it back down, and you let it rise again, and ferment, and you pound it back down. And even what sourdough is just really well fermented bread. So the Sustamine is really interesting to me. That's why I think it's pretty cool. But anyway, so enough about that. Let's get into actually trying the product. First one I pulled out here is the key lime cherry. Here it says that one serving pouch, or 1 pouch is 1 serving, and that makes 8 fluid ounces of product. Personally, I think that a lot of this stuff is too sweet. I like to have it be a little more diluted, just so it isn't so intense, I guess. So I just added to a little bit more water. So I'm going to add it here to my AdvoCare. It goes in nicely, and again, it kind of sinks to the bottom. It doesn't clump up, which is nice. I really hate it when you get those pocket of dry food product or whatever you have inside of when it doesn't dissolve fully, because it encapsulates itself. Shaking it up here, again, with this AdvoCare bottle, you get that little ball inside that helps mix everything up so you don't get any of the product at the bottom, which don't have any of that, which is great. I'm going to actually open it up and pour it into this glass here. Just kind of show you what it looks like. So here we have the key lime cherry. You can smell the lime. It smells a little synthetic, but that's fine. So can't really smell the cherry. Yeah, it just tastes like water with a little bit of flavoring in it. There's no sweetener. I think it does have sucralose in it. No, it has fructose and dextrose, so maybe the more natural sugar. So instead of having these synthetic aspartame or other sugar products, it's just a better. You don't have that weird taste. I'll be honest, I mean, Spark does have that, but this is pretty good. It looks like it dissolves fully, so I'm getting those chunky, floaty things in the bottom, which is great. Another thing that should be noted is that this product is for people ages 4 and older. So unlike the other products, Spark is 18 and older. Probably think because it has the caffeine in it. The meal replacement is for age 12 and older. Well, that Rehydrate, ages 14 and older. So, so almost good for the whole family. But yeah. And, as they suggest, drink liberally before, during, and after physical activity, because your body is in many different phases of, during those conditions. Your body's going through a lot in each of those phases. So you want to store up the electrolytes, then as you're depleting them, you want to restore them, and then when your body is recovering, you want to again put more electrolytes in your body. So great. I think this is pretty cool. I'm glad I got to try this item from the distributor kit. If you want to know more about the product, you can view the AdvoCare website. There's a link in the description below. If you want to sign up to become a distributor, only $59. You can sign up below. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks so much. Take care.